Jordyn Woods' life changed after the Kardashians. Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. From public scrutiny to death threats and lost followers, here is how Jordyn Woods' life changed after the Kardashians. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button if you love the Kardashian-Jenner family and want to get all the newest updates about the family. When it comes to the uber-controversial and famous Kardashian family, the sisters are often responsible for changing the lives of those around them. From loved ones and partners to close friends and even acquaintances, the Kardashians have incredible influence. And while these reality TV sisters often use their influence for good, there are times when former friends get on their blacklist. One of those friends being Jordyn Woods, Kylie Jenner's ex-best friend. If you've been following the Kardashian-Jenner sisters for a while, chances are you've heard of the shocking cheating scandal. In 2019, TMZ reported that Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend and baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, was getting extremely cozy with Kylie's friend, Jordyn Woods. According to Jordyn herself, the two were partying all night in LA before they made the final stop at Tristan's house party when Woods decided it was time to leave. Tristan followed her out in the driveway to say goodbye when he leaned in for a kiss. According to Kylie's best friend, the kiss came out of nowhere, and it left Woods stunned in surprise. Even though nothing happened beyond that one drunken kiss, Jordyn did forget to let the Kardashian-Jenner sisters know about the incident, which is why she was soon deemed to be a betrayer of the family. The 23-year-old model was soon called out by the entire Hollywood family for having lied about the kiss, and Jordyn was then exiled from the Kardashian-Jenner clan. Days after the cheating scandal came to light, Jordyn went on to give her first interview at the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith. In the interview, the model stated that she wanted nothing to do with Tristan and that the kiss wasn't her idea. As soon as the interview was posted online, Khloe took to her Twitter page to expose Jordyn and her statements. With one simple tweet, Coco dragged 23-year-old Jordyn through the mud. Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. BTW, you are the reason my family broke up. It wasn't long after Coco's tweets went viral that Woods began receiving death threats from die-hard Keeping Up with the Kardashians fans. And soon enough, Jordyn's reputation faced a huge setback and criticism. 2 years have passed since the incident, and Kylie's former best friend is finally ready to talk about how her life changed after the kiss. In September of 2020, 23-year-old Jordyn sat down with Natalie Manuel-Lee and opened up about her current situation. In the Now with Natalie interview, Woods talked about the public scrutiny she faced and how the Kardashian-Jenner scandal helped her grow from within. The young Hollywood star shared, "I remember just sitting in a very dark place. I had my family to talk to. I had you to talk to, but I just felt like I had no one. You take everything you think you know for a whole decade, the people you think you know, the life you think you know, everything that you've grown up doing, and you take it all away from someone. I don't even know how to feel." Kylie's former best friend also disclosed how intense online scrutiny became. The 23-year-old was forced to step back from social media platforms and focus on her mental health. "I deleted everything off of my phone. I wouldn't respond to anyone. I responded to about 2 people. I pushed people away that probably shouldn't have been pushed away, but I just couldn't trust anyone. Everything in my life changed." Jordyn also spoke about how this 2019 cheating scandal forced her to look at life from a different perspective. Even though she was once a very close Kardashian friend, the socialite's lifestyle and environment soon changed forever. It's easy to beat yourself up over things that you could have done differently, but you can't hold on to what you could have or should have done. You just have to accept what actually happened, and then you can let it go. It might take you a month to let it go, it might take you a year to let it go, but you have to start praying to be able to let it go. And finally, Jordyn ended her interview by stating how she finally found happiness after years of backlash and hate. "I'm not happy that people were hurt and people had to go through what they went through. It was a lot for everyone, my family, other families, friends, and not in a million years have I had a negative intention to do something bad to anyone I love. I wouldn't say I'm happy something like that happened, but I'm happy I was able to become who I am today. A lot can happen in 1 year. A lot. Over months, and losing everything I thought I knew and gaining so much knowledge. You can just only be happy. The amount of strength I've gained in this year alone, nothing else could have shaped me to the person I am today." 2 years after Tristan Thompson's cheating scandal came to light, thousands of fans across the globe have had different reactions and takes on Jordyn's position. Many sided with Woods from the get-go, while others were more reluctant to trust Kylie's former friend. And while most diehard Kardashian fans stood by the reality TV family, a recent scandalous interview changed everything. In November of 2020, Kim K's former best friend sat down with the Hollywood Raw podcast to expose the reality family. Those of you who've been keeping up with the Kardashians will remember that for over 10 years, Larsa Pippen was known as Kim Kardashian's best friend. But in early 2020, fans started to notice how Larsa was no longer seen in the Kardashian-Jenner scene. For months, people wondered what actually went behind the scenes as both Larsa and Kim unfollowed each other on social media. And after numerous fan theories, the truth finally came out. And we got to hear it from Larsa Pippen herself. Here is what Kim's former best friend had to say about her fallout with the reality TV family and how Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson have played a huge part in our fight. I was kind of seeing Tristan before Khloe or any of them knew he existed. I was seeing him. I hadn't come to LA. I brought him to a party that Kim had. I introduced him to all of them. Then a week later, or 10 days later, he started seeing Khloe, which is fine. I don't even care. It's whatever. I'm the type of person that doesn't chase what's not for me. I will never chase a man. I will never put a leash on a man. I don't do that. I feel like, let you be great. If you want to be with other people, go ahead. I'm great by myself. As you can imagine, Larsa's honest statements soon took social media by storm. Not only were fans shocked to hear about her dating history with Tristan Thompson, but many were quick to call out Khloe Kardashian. Because if Pippen's statements are actually true, this means that Coco stole Tristan from Larsa and then dragged Jordyn through the mud for one kiss. Many were quick to point out how the youngest Kardashian sister had done something 10 times worse to Larsa, but still found a way to blame Jordyn for an innocent kiss. And for the first time in over a year, Jordyn Woods was now being defended by even the most loyal Kardashian-Jenner fans. Fans quickly took Jordyn's side and continued to defend Kylie's former friend and her awful experience facing the Kardashian backlash. So let me get this straight. Larsa Pippen was dating Tristan Thompson, but he started messing with Khloe behind Larsa's back a week after she introduced them, and all this happened while Larsa was still married, and Tristan had a pregnant girlfriend. But it's Jordyn Woods who is bullied. So, once again, at Khloe Kardashian, you was mad at Jordyn Woods for doing the same thing you did to Larsa Pippen, and y'all both proceeded to drag her through the mud, knowing that he already had been passed around in y'all's circle. LMFAO. Jordyn Woods herself then even responded to Larsa's bizarre interview by tweeting a few words of enlightenment. The young model took to her Twitter to declare, "Make it make sense." Which is, of course, a dig at Khloe and Larsa's complicated love triangle and their feud behind the scenes. But it's not the first time Jordyn has publicly dissed Khloe Kardashian and the messy cheating scandal. On October 18th, Kylie's former best friend and her new boyfriend were seen on a romantic dinner date. Jordyn, alongside her athlete boyfriend, Karl Anthony Towns, were photographed exiting the restaurant with some intriguing face masks. When the pictures were posted online, die-hard Keeping Up with the Kardashians fans realized what was written on Jordyn's mask. Woods exited the restaurants wearing a black mask that read, "I don't need your situation," which is a direct quote from her Red Table Talk interview. With her subtle shade at Khloe Kardashian, Woods showed off how she no longer cares about the cheating scandal. Even fans of the model were excited to see Jordyn move on from this painful chapter in her life. Jordyn Woods selling "I don't need your situation" mask is the highlight of this week. It must be killing the girls, LMAO. Sis really learned how to profit from the culture vultures. I kind of want to support Jordyn Woods with her "I don't need your situation" mask, LMAO. But what do you think? Whose side were you on in this Tristan, Jordyn, Khloe cheating scandal? Do you think Jordyn Woods is innocent? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.